All right, guys. So here we are with one of the underground sensations, Antone.
What
So,
up? What
so what's up,
up?
bro? How are you today, man?
I'm doing good, bro.
Hell yeah, we love to see it.
Sir.
So I think let's just go ahead and get the fucking cat out of the bag. We had some shit going on past like what 2 days ago,
2-3 days ago, yeah.
3 days ago. The toxic challenge.
That is it still hurts me. It still hurts.
Like,
Still-
so if you guys didn't know, Antone, he originally won the toxic challenge.
yeah.
So like, explain to us like what necessarily happened.
All right. So I saw the challenge on my friend's Instagram and I was like, bet I'm gonna do that. It was the day of, first day. I was like, cool. I made it real quick. I didn't even use Bandlab. I didn't know if I was supposed to use Bandlab to make this song, but I made it on FL. I posted that first day. It didn't do the best because I had a friend who got 90,000 views on his video.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even get placed. So I was like, that's weird. He posted on SoundCloud too, got 10K. Didn't get placed. I was like, all right, that's weird. I got first, and my video didn't do very well. I assume that maybe they just went by sound,
Yeah,
like who sounded the best. Which I was really hoping they do that because people were botting their views and stuff. So
yeah. I did see like some people like bought,
I called him out. He had 200,000 and no comments. I was like, bro. I was like, yo, what's going on?
but you originally won. That was the case. Like you originally won. You were announced the winner on Bandlab's Instagram.
And X and his
And
story.
yeah, and it got posted on X's story. And then what was it, like 2-3 hours later?
They took it down. We were going back and forth in the DMs. I could send you the screenshots after this. Basically, I found out a couple days after I submitted that I had to be 18 to be in the competition.
So
I'm four,
how old are you
I'm
beforehand?
14. I'm 14.
Okay.
14 years old. I've been making music for it's about to be 7 years since I was 8.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
I didn't know originally when I submitted I had to be 18. I found out I was like, damn, like that's terrible. So I told my dad, I was like, yo, listen, when we do this, if I win, you're me for that day. You're me. He messed up. He was on writing them. I was just in there watching. I was too scared to text him myself. But he told him I was 18. He couldn't show them his ID from 1990, 86. He couldn't show them his 86 ID saying he's 18. So
Oh my god.
right there, we messed up. We were trying to tell them. I sent them my school ID. They're like, no, we need something that verifies your age. I even told them that AntoneNow is a collective with me and my dad. So I was like, yo, could I send you the other member's ID? And they're like,
man.
nah. So it was like, all right. I lost the 20 grand. I got disqualified out of it, But I mean, it's all good. The other dude was cool. I texted him. He was cool. His verse was cool, so I was cool with this,
That
whatever.
was who, Ruslan?
Yeah, Ruslan.
Yeah, I see. Out of the top 3, I like yours and his the most.
I really like Ruslan. I'm gonna be honest with you. No offense to the third guy, but I don't know what that was. A lot of other people deserved it. I'm gonna say something right now that if people see this, Vythe, he deserved to be placed, and everybody kept DMing me pissed that I won over Vythe. I don't even know who Vythe is, but he's friends with a lot of my friends. I found out. So like, Vythe is cool. His submission was cool. He should have been placed, honestly, but it ended up how it was.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Oh, I get that for sure. And like, see, like my whole thing about it is like I don't think they should have taken it the way that they did.
yeah,
I feel like if you're that big of a what is band like an app, right?
yeah.
Like an application.
And it was him in X's label. So
Exactly. So in my opinion, they should have like verified like before anything happened.
exactly, which it's hard for them to do that since the submissions were through TikTok. But before choosing me, they could have done a little background check. I have my age on everything.
Or they could have reached out to you.
Exactly.
Like, hey, you won, but before we announce anything type,
Right. And it's not that I lost everything. I mean, the grand prize isn't mine. I found out a couple days ago, though, that I wouldn't have gotten the money for a while. Like, it was going to take a long time. And then I was going to lose, like, $5,000 or $6,000
because of like
due to
taxes and
taxes
shit.
and all that. Yeah, which I mean, it's still a lot of money. I wouldn't have been complaining, but I just feel like it wasn't the time. Maybe it was just everything that it happened for a reason. So
Yeah, you're right. And if you guys want, you have a video of your submission like up on YouTube or
yeah,
something, right?
I still got it on TikTok.
Okay, well, I'm gonna link his submission down in the description down below so you guys can check it out. I personally liked it. It was, it gave me that feeling that I was
Thank
listening
you.
to an old X song,
Thank you.
and I really fucked with it. I mean, I fuck with X heavily. I mean, I got fucking
He's a huge inspiration of mine. So when I
okay.
won, like, yo, like it
Well,
was crazy.
I bet it was crazy, like seeing
It
your
was
song
crazy.
like on X's story
Bro,
type shit.
that morning because they were supposed to announce it the day before they announced it, and I honestly thought that they were just gonna screw us all over and not announce it.
Mm.
But the next morning, I see on Bandlab's Instagram, they're like, "Yo, my bad, my bad for not submitting or telling people who won yesterday. We're gonna do it today." And I was like, "All right, whatever." Not even 5 minutes later, I'm sitting on my couch. I see a notification on my phone that X posted on his story. I didn't think nothing of it though. So like 20 minutes go by and I start getting a flooded DMs. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I click on the X notification. I'm just like, yo, what? Like that's me. That's me right there. What is happening? So I looked through my comments, bro. It was messed up though. It wasn't even like it wasn't on no support. It was on some like screw you like. Bandlab had to turn off their comments on their original post because people were just like, it was crazy.
What
it was crazy.
Fuck?
I was getting told that people were, and I saw only one, but there was too many comments for me to read through of people like spamming my birthday, my birth date, and my age, and like, yo, he shouldn't have won. Look at his birth, bro. People found too much information about me.
Holy, in like that amount of time, like,
in like 10 minutes.
What the
10 minutes? It's crazy,
bro. And
it was crazy.
Keep in mind, those same people are like the YB stands on Twitter and shit.
Exactly.
So,
who like wanted their like friend to win? Like,
yeah, like that's actually insane.
it was crazy.
But that whole shit was just like, it was insane to like look at from like an outside perspective, right? Because we've talked like,
Hold up.
You're good.
What? My desk just broke.
What the fuck, bro?
I kid you not. My whole desk is slanted.
Oh shit!
I don't know how much longer that's gonna hold. Oh damn! Hold up, the camera died too. I was telling them the other day too. Oh, there we go. I was telling the other day too that my desk was breaking and nobody was listening to me.
Oh,
but I put it under there. I hope that holds. I'll put some wood under it later.
Hell yeah! I mean, let's hope it stays up.
Oh god!
But so we got that out of the way. So I guess we should start from the beginning. Who is Antone?
I started making music. My dad owns a barbershop. He was making music his whole life since he was like my age. He owned a barbershop. I used to take his old like 2011 MacBook and go make beats on GarageBand in the back room when I was like 8. I used to come out when I made beats and be like, I put them on the barbershop speaker and be like, yo, everybody in the barbershop, listen to this. and I'd play my garbage GarageBand beats for everybody, but they loved me because I was 8. So the name comes from my dad. My real name's Anthony, so it's just a little nickname for Anthony, Antone. Okay. Originally it was Antone Music. It was spelled Meuzik.
Okay.
Or Muezik. It's hard to remember. It's weird. Okay. But it was spelled like that, and then I changed it to AntoneNow because I was like, everything's happening now. So
what did you listen to like when you were first getting into like music, and like who was like your influences? Well, I mean, I know you mentioned previously X, but was there anyone else?
Yeah. I mean, X came at a later time. I'll be honest, I'm not gonna lie like everybody else. I started listening to X after he died, so.
Okay.
But I grew up on a lot of J. Cole. I grew up on a lot of Big Crit. I grew up on what my dad listened to. So, Wu-Tang, stuff
Okay.
like that. Some old school stuff. That's what I grew up on. Kendrick, J. Cole. So that's all he played in the car.
Hell yeah, for sure. I mean, no. So would you consider? Nah, not necessarily. Like, would you consider yourself an old head? But like, you have that old head taste. You know.
I do. I love like boom bap and stuff. But I'll be honest, when I was younger, before all the music stuff, I hated rap music.
Really?
I actually just didn't like it. I didn't like it. And you know what I listened to? I listened to like 21 Pilots and like My Chemical Romance and like
Okay.
some like I used to be like a little emo boy.
Okay.
It went in
Okay.
reverse. That's supposed to come at a later time in my life.
So would you say that like that mix with that emo music, like that My Chemical Romance and that
Yeah, because I still like it, so I feel like that really shapes my sound
so
now.
yeah, okay, so that necessarily like shapes your sound with a mixture because I was listening to like one of the first songs you sent me was your Shade 45, one of the
Right.
Shade 45 songs.
Yeah.
Or I think so. Like yeah.
Yeah, it was 45.
And it sounded like an old head song.
Yeah, I really like the boom bap kind of stuff, and I've really perfected like producing in that style too, since I produce most of what I do.
Okay. Okay.
So I've kind of like perfected how I want to rap on those kinds of beats and stuff, you know.
If you
And
had go ahead.
to get a cosign from Shade 45, which is like the old head station, you know, like that was pretty dope.
Yeah, that was what was it? 5 weeks in a row you won that, right?
5 weeks, 5 weeks. I was supposed to come on another week, about 2 weeks ago, but they keep telling us they're gonna do it, and they just don't. They seem really unorganized over there. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it another like demo battle or?
Yeah, it's one, but it's against another 5 week winner, so it's gonna be like a big one. But you know,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Well, hopefully that happens soon and we get to listen to it.
hope so. I got a great track for it too. I made it specifically for it.
Okay. So you're pre-planned. You got it.
I'm ready.
All right. So I think this question is, you gotta think about this one. All right.
Uh-huh.
If you could have a dream collab with any artist, who would it be?
Any one artist.
Any artist. Yep. Any one artist.
Damn, that's hard. I could go with who I listen to like now. Like I've been listening to a lot of Smino's new album.
Okay.
JID. I really like Dreamville. So,
Okay. Yeah.
but also Baby Keem and Kendrick. You know, it's hard. Cole. If I'm thinking about, because honestly, I don't like when I see people who just go for the biggest feature when
Yeah.
they could have
No.
something better. If I know an artist who's smaller but they sound better than your Baby Keems or your, then I'd go for them. So if I'm thinking in a way that is gonna come out with the best outcome of a song, I feel like me and Jid could go back and forth on a song pretty well.
I could see that personally myself. Like, just like the lyricism, like going back and forth. Like, I don't know if you watched the Double XL cipher he did with Ski Mask.
Yeah.
Like that type of back and forth. Like, because that honestly that year, that was one of my favorites of that year.
And they still haven't made a song together.
I know, it's fucking tragic. Like they work their chemistry so well together.
Video of them in the studio together with the hardest beat I've ever heard, and I just haven't released it.
Maybe that's gonna be on Ski Mask's next project if he drops it soon. Who knows?
Hope so.
But yeah. All right. So you just like any the artist would be like any like Dreamville artist or Jid or anything in that nature.
I really like Jid, Smino, Saba, like that kind of stuff. Tyler Creator would be crazy too. I really love Tyler.
That'd be sick. Now, is there an underground artist who you want to work with?
There's a couple. You know who Shay is?
Shay.
CHE.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made this song called Hugo, and I bump that all the time, and it's so insanely fire, and it's produced by Vanexi, and Vanexi is friends with some of my friends, so like I could try to work my way through it,
So
but
that's
I don't know.
possible in a way that could happen
It
eventually.
is, but I don't make that kind of music, so it's hard. I've tried. I mean, it's that rage stuff. You know, I have some songs that are on that vibe. They're yet to release,
Oh,
but
oh, okay. So we got some unreleased music in the vault.
a lot, a lot.
Okay,
My
okay.
SoundCloud on my side says 200 tracks uploaded. On your side, it'll say like 17 tracks uploaded because that's the amount of private tracks I have.
So we got some hidden gems like sitting there in the vault.
A lot. We have a lot. Oh yeah.
When's the next time you dropping? And will any of those songs be on it?
I was supposed to drop this month. I have a. It's not on that vibe, but it's on a vibe I haven't released yet. It's on some like K Tronada, funky like To Pimp a Butterfly type stuff.
Okay, okay.
And I was supposed to drop that this month, but I mean, we don't got much more time this month, so
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna drop it next month. I'm performing it on December 3rd at Art Basel in Miami, which is real big. That's huge. I'm gonna be performing in front of Wu-Tang, so that's like a
Hey,
big thing.
is that like your like younger self like looking at you now like what the fuck type
Yeah,
deal?
bro, if you would have told me that, if you would have told me I was on stage, because originally I wasn't trying to rap, I was trying to make beats. I've only been rapping for about a year. Um, I started rapping in 2020 in my 7th grade, a year.
Okay.
So
And
yeah,
like if you would have told yourself back then like hey, you're going to be on the same stage as Wu-Tang, like
that's crazy. I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe you if you told me that.
shit.
I really,
Things happen for a reason, man. Who knows? This might be your little connection.
I really, really hope so.
Like I mean,
That
shit.
happens, bro. That'd be so awesome.
I mean, shit. You're at that point like where you can make anything happen, low key.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you already have had eyes on you if it hasn't been noticeable, type shit.
Yeah.
Like Eminem's radio station co-signs you. Like
Exactly.
that's huge.
Which is huge. It's huge. Honestly, the first rapper I started listening to on my own was Eminem. When I
Okay.
started listening to rap, I mean, there were certain songs by J. Cole I liked and all that, but the first rapper that I really digged into this like the discography and like sat and listened to, like I learned all of Rap God. Like I sat down and said that word for word every day so I could impress my friends at school. So Eminem, he was like the beginning of that. He was like the first person I ever listened to. So to get on his radio station is pretty crazy. To think
That's
that maybe he's even heard my music is crazy, you know.
yeah, I mean, that's like the one way that you got to look at it is like damn, like where's my music? Because like you don't necessarily know who's listening in a way.
I don't. There
Like
could, I mean, on that radio station alone, there could have been so many people listening that I'd be so surprised about. I think I might be able to. Oh, oh! It's not dead anymore. Let's go.
hell yeah. You dropped a project recently, Rapper B.
Yeah.
Do you like want to explain like what that project is or
Um, Rapper B is the 5 tracks that I went up on Shade 45 with. So it's just put in order of the weeks on the track list, and then each song. Well, not each song, but most songs or one song, and then there's interludes of people who called in talking about me. You know, the host talking. So it's just like a big project to pay homage to that.
okay. Okay.
And Rapper B was the name they went by for me by. You know, it was Rapper A versus Rapper B. So
And
every
you
week
were
I was
always rapper. Okay. I
yeah.
like that. It's actually like sick to like that you're able to like make that work in like an album format.
That was my dad's idea. Shout out to him. That
Oh,
was his idea. I was
shout
doing
out
it.
Pops.
He was like, it'd be dope if you made an album. And at first I was like, no, why would I do that? And then I put it together. I was like, all right.
Shout out Pops for that one.
Mm. He
Um,
manages me my manager. He's like the only reason I really do this stuff is because of him.
okay. That's literally what I was about to say is like, would you say that your dad is like your motivation to keep going?
He definitely pushes me. He definitely pushes me. Sometimes, it's annoying, but
I mean,
he
hey.
definitely pushes me. He got me in. I mean, he got me in the art basel this week. Next week,
Yeah.
He got me on the radio. You know, he's got me performing tomorrow.
Where are you performing at
So,
tomorrow?
it's an event called No Love or Lost. No Love Lost
Okay.
in Wynwood, Miami. I'm doing a set. It's a all around hip hop event, breakdancing, all that. So I'll be there tomorrow. I don't know when. They just gave us like a set time to pull through. So
Okay. And you said that was in Miami?
yeah, I'll be
You
at
know,
a. I'm going to the Dolphins game tomorrow. So
okay. So look, anyone who's in Miami that wants to see Antone live,
yeah,
he'll send me all the details and I'll put them somewhere up here type shit. Go show him some love because I personally like his music. We like I listen to my music taste is fucking everywhere, but I listen to the underground mostly. And when I came across, I think it was you and who else did that fucking come? It was you and someone else. And once I listened to like your first couple tracks, like I was like, damn, this guy actually has fucking potential because most nowadays people when they drop music or whatever, it's just I put this together in like 4 hours type shit.
or it's just the same thing over and over again. You hear the same thing.
And yeah, and you sound like you actually take time on your shit.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I probably take less than 4 hours, but
But it doesn't even seem that way with like how it's mixed and mastered and how it's
yeah,
produced and everything in that nature because production is actually one of the key fucking like points in this shit.
yeah, it is. I mean, a crazy beat could make garbage vocals sound amazing. Same thing with the mix.
Any YB song. I'm
His
not
beats are hard.
his
His
beats
beats
are
are hard.
hard and his
I don't listen to him like that.
I don't
So
fuck with him either. Like that's the crazy part. And like, dude,
I like some of his songs, but like, you know,
I got
a lot of people.
attacked by fucking YB fucking fans the other day
Oh my god,
because
they're
Rap
something.
posted something on Instagram or whatever,
Hmm.
and it was something about YB, and I just said don't care. And bro, when I say I had fucking DMs and shit, I was like, dude,
Oh,
it's not that serious.
that's crazy, bro. YB fans are something else. Same thing with X fans. Some of them are. Oh my god, bro. I could tell you, I had it firsthand, bro.
I feel
And
like those X fans, the ones that get like really fucking like pissed off about things, are like the newer ones, you know?
bro, I was in that community of people for that was the first community people I was in. I used to make that screamo rap all the time.
Yeah, I saw that I think you re-released a song
Yeah, I just put one out. Break going.
and
I was just kind of go off the momentum of the competition, but
I mean, I fuck with the vibe of that song. I listened to it last night and I really fucked with it.
thank you.
No problem, bro. Because that's my type of like, I listen to, that heavy, like fucking aggressive rap or people call it like trap.
Really like I really like making that kind of music. I mean, I
Hmm.
still do it sometimes. It's just it's hard to push that out to the mainstream, Not a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
people are
no, I feel you.
or a lot of people are gonna be like, "Why is this kid screaming?" Like, I threw one of them up on Shade 45, bro, and the people who called in. Okay, I threw up two of them on Shade 45. I threw up Rick Owens Barber Girl on Shade 45.
Oh, shit.
I did. I threw that up there, and it seemed like they like it because I did an interview on them, and they played like 5 of my songs in the interview. Rick Owens Barber Girl is one of them, and then I sent one up, which is on Rapper B, Child Invasion, where I scream in the beginning, and then the beat is very much a screamo kind of beat. But I
Mm.
want, I mean, people liked it. Some people were like, "What the hell was that?" A lot of people liked it, so it was cool.
And I feel like that's like, what we're leading into is because, you have all these artists who do that, scream rap or trap rap, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call it. And that rap is starting to become mainstream in a way.
almost. Yeah, I
Mm,
mean, I like that.
yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Like So the other day, I was just randomly listening to the radio at, I think I was at like a gas station or something, or I was somewhere, and they were playing Ghostmain on radio.
Bro,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, bro, they were
That's even
playing Trench
unheard of.
Coat. They were playing Trench Coat, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
That's crazy.
because that's what I listened to when I was growing up. Is like I was in like, Xavier Wolf, like Chris
Yeah,
Travis. I was listening
yeah.
to like the trill rap mixed in with like that old X, like
I
the
used to listen to Project. You know Project?
yeah, yeah.
I used to listen to Project a lot, a lot, a
And, like I
lot.
used to listen to this guy called Syringe. He was hard as shit. Like, but I, I don't want to say like he was like the first, but he was one of the first artists that I listened to that had that, that emo vibe to it.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
mean, that shit, should get you feeling right. Like,
Mm-hmm.
especially it's live for shows too.
I had that. I mean, like I said, I used to listen to like crazy rock stuff.
Mm.
Like at first it was like some chill like alternative rock, and then I started listening to like metal,
Okay. Yeah.
and then I just kind of projected into the crazy like screaming rap stuff. Because then I realized I like rap music, and then it was like, oh, I like it when people yell profanities at me. So it was
Like
dope.
the best of both worlds, and
Yeah, it was
in a
dope.
way,
Yeah.
like, and so what's next for you? Like, I know you said you have, a couple shows coming up,
Yeah.
but where do you see yourself at the end of 2023?
That's hard. Um, yeah. So I have some shows coming up. I'm talking to this lady who she's awesome. Or my dad's talking to her. She's my dad made it happen, but she's the one who got me into Art Basel. Honestly,
Okay.
she's the one who's doing the event and stuff. So she got me up there. Um, and she owns a real big company to push out artists. So I'm really hoping I get picked up by them. And in fact, that's a big deal. So if I get picked up by them, I don't know. That's huge. And it's based on like staying independent and stuff. And honestly, I don't think I'd sign to any label
Mm-hmm.
unless it was like Dreamville or like PG Lang.
Okay.
Cause I wanna make money. I wanna keep my rights. I wanna keep the rights to my music and stuff. I don't want to mess up because the amount of people who have been screwed over because of their deals,
Yeah.
just stuck in bad deals, making no money. So like I'm not trying to do all that, There's a lot of artists who are out here doing it independent who are doing great. I mean, what's his Logic? Logic just announced that he was retiring and now he's back, but he just went independent.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Saba's always been independent. Big Crit's independent. If I was to do anything with a big label, it would be like I'm gonna sign you an album or like a single or something, but not as an artist.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
But the end of 2023, I just know I'm gonna be bigger than I am now. I keep growing every day. Every day is a little something. So by the end of 2023, I feel like I'll be doing real good for myself.
Oh yeah, I'd actually love to hear that. I personally can't wait to see what you do in the
Yeah.
next year or so.
And
Um,
South by Southwest,
yeah, yeah.
I might be there in March.
The
I might
one in
Austin.
oh, okay.
I might be at that. They're gonna let me know next month if I got it or not. But I might be at South by Southwest, which is also huge. That's like,
Yeah, it's like
that's huge.
underground paradise.
Oh yeah, and I'm
That's
trying to get. I'm going to Dreamville Fest in North Carolina.
okay.
Not to perform, but I'm just going. But I'm gonna, try my best to make as many connections as I can. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
try and get somehow. I'm gonna try and get an artist pack and get backstage. I don't know how it's gonna
Hey.
happen, but I'm gonna try my best. Because if I get backstage, like the amount of people, it's just like, yo, look, that's an A-list celebrity walking down the road right there.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, yo, hello, hi. When I go to, I just got tickets for this Jid and Smino show in February.
Mm.
I'm gonna try and give him. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try and give him a USB. I'm gonna make it
Okay.
look mad mysterious. I'm gonna be like, here you go. I'm gonna be in the front. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is yours.
Okay.
and then I'm hoping they open that up and look at. I'm put a couple songs on there, put my socials, put everything on it, and make it. I mean, I that's the kind of stuff I got to do. Try and throw
Yeah.
myself out there.
No, I feel that completely. That was like me, when I went to Rolling Loud last year.
Yeah.
Um, I, I was trying to do like that whole interview and shit because I watched. I don't know if you know Mass Mortal on TikTok.
I think I've heard of them.
He was like the person who I necessarily like based my style of TikToks around because
Yeah.
he did the whole like if you like this song then try this type shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But he was interviewing people at Rolling Loud,
Mhm.
and I tried to get to that. Like I was like waiting. I met ASAP Rocky. I didn't get an interview with Rocky, which he was
Yeah.
busy, which I understand. Um, but
So you're trying to interview artists.
yeah, pretty much.
It would be dope if you went and interviewed the people, because I know that they're just like on some crazy energy.
Mm-hmm.
Just like find a random group of people and be like, yeah, like some tight, like some side, what's it called?
Side talk. Yeah.
Side talk NYC, some stuff like that at Rolling Loud. Be like, yo, I'm at Rolling Loud. How are you doing today? They gonna go crazy. You know they gonna go crazy at Rolling
Well, I
Loud, bro.
mean, I'm going to Rolling Loud, California in March. So I
Listen,
mean,
I'm telling you, try to do
hey,
that.
who
Dope.
knows? We might.
That'd be dope.
The I mean,
I
shit.
really like to see that.
Rolling Loud, California is gonna be fucking insane. I'm
That's gonna be
excited.
crazy. Travis is gonna be there, which is like, ooh, which is like,
It's his first show since all this shit happened.
right, and he's actually performing at Art Basel the same day I am, which is, I mean, crazy to me.
You're on
Um,
the same stage as Travis.
Virgil is had his, so when he died, he had a festival that he wanted to do that he never got to do. So I think it's his security team putting on the festival.
Okay.
Um, I mean, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. Something like that,
Oh, especially with
I'm gonna be at
anything with
another.
Virgil's name on it. Yeah, anything with Virgil's name on it.
Oh yeah, and also there's gonna be Jid, Armani White's gonna be there. Like it's a pretty dope event. I'm trying to go to all 3 days. It's a 3 day event, but I might only be able to go on a third. So
Yeah, because that's like a festival for both your music and your fashion, like
and
people.
it's throughout all of Miami. It's not even in one place.
Oh shit! So
It's
it's like everywhere.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be on the same stage as Travis, but it's like, so Wynwood in Miami is like a real crazy like art district. Like it's great. Like it's all
Mhm.
art. It's like graffiti, but it's legal in that one little area. It's awesome. And
Okay.
then they're having Art Basel there, Miami Beach, downtown and all that. It's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be dope.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I think I told you that I'd try to make it up there. Which I'm gonna try to because
Yeah.
I feel like that's dope as shit.
Yeah.
Um, because I
And it's just a
fucking
dope event to go to, you know.
yeah, of course. I mean, you get the best of both worlds. You get music and fashion.
And most of the music things that are happening are free. Like I think Virgil's event might be free, but it's more of a like you got to get there because if you don't get there, you're not getting in. So you got to like be there
Yeah.
early if you want to get into that event, so you could get in there. If you don't, then you're not. That's it. It might be paid, but I'm not sure. I know the SoundCloud's having a panel, and I think that's free.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Jid and Armani White, and then Selection. A couple people are gonna be at the SoundCloud panel I'm trying to go to.
Well, the final thing that we have to touch on, pretty simple. If you had one message to give anyone watching this right now, what's your message?
Um, that's hard. Honestly, it's gonna be corny, but like if you want to do something, go for it 100%. Cause I mean, look at me. I'm 14. I'm and not in like an egotistic way, but a lot of people couldn't do what I do at their grown ages, and that's because I went for it, and I fully committed, and this is what I want to do. This is what I see myself doing for the rest of my life. So if you really really want to do something, then just do it.
Hell
The
yeah.
most that could happen is somebody's gonna tell you, I don't like that. Who cares? If you like it, keep on going. Somebody else is gonna like it. So, you know, Just do it. Nike.
Hell yeah. Well, Anton, it's been a pleasure to talk to you.
Yes, sir.
It's been amazing. I personally can't wait to see what you have cooking up next.
Yes, sir.
I know we're gonna keep in touch some more.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean,
Thank you for having me, bro.
of course, man, not a problem. So guys, all of Anton's links will be down in the description. All of his SoundCloud, Instagram. If you want to shout out something right now, just shout out anything if you want.
Shit. Shout out Kalon, shout out Eli, the guy who's dropped their albums. Those are like fire. I've been having them both on repeat. Y'all make sure y'all listen to them because those are the homies. They're crazy. So, and bro, you Matt, like, listen, bro, don't stop this because like the underground, bro, like this is what we need, like, because we're so heavily looked down upon that we need somebody to really push us out there. So like, I really appreciate what you're doing.
I appreciate that, man. I'm trying my best, man. We're trying because I want to get the underground more notice, man. Like,
yes, sir. I appreciate you for doing that, bro.
Of course, man. I appreciate you for allowing me to do this. Because if y'all didn't allow me to do this shit, I wouldn't be doing this shit. I'd be reviewing YB and shit. But it's been, insane to like talk to these underground artists and like really, get to like touch with them on this type of basis, like interview style, like type shit where we just shoot the shit for like an hour or so and then that's it. But yeah, no, I appreciate everything you guys do.
Thank you, bro. Really.
No problem, man. But guys, that's been the KickBack Podcast, episode 2 or 1, 2, 1, whatever.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next Wednesday with a new guest. I know who it is, so I guess you guys will have to wait and see.
Yeah, you wait and see.
That being said, we're out.